there, welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I'm back with yet another impeccable and informative video. Well, in my today's video, I'm going to talk about present indefinite tense in detail. Yes, you heard me correct. I'm going to talk about present indefinite tense in detail. But before I dive in, before I jump in, time to take a quick recap. What did I teach you in my previous video? What did you people learn from my previous video? As far as my previous video is concerned, remember talking about present tense and its classification. Yes, you heard me correct. In my previous video, I remember talking about present tense and its classification. And the classifications are as follows. Present tense is classified into four: present indefinite tense, which is also known as simple present tense or present simple tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Well, P1 stands for present tense, so P1 is classified into four: P1 small I, P1 small c, P1 small p, and P1 small p and small c. Time to dive in today's video without any further ado. Well, in my today's video, I'm going to talk about present indefinite tense in detail. Here we go. Present indefinite tense. Well, present indefinite tense is also referred as present simple tense or simple present tense. Don't get bewildered. Don't get perplexed. Well, there is nothing to get bewildered and perplexed, because present indefinite tense is also referred as present simple tense or simple present tense. Here is the formula for present indefinite tense in active voice, and the formula is as follows: I, we, you, they. We have one category of persons here, and moving on to the second category: he, she, it, Ronnie, Raju. Now, if you pay closer attention to the first category not only comprises singular but also plural, singular and plural and plural. So one thing is clear, that the first category comprises not only singulars but also plurals. I want you people to pay close attention to the second category. Second category comprises only singulars, and they are third person singular. As you can see, third person singular he, third person singular she, third person singular it, third person singular Ronnie, and third person singular Raju. So second category comprises third person singular, and the first category comprises first person singular I and first person plural we, second person singular you, and second person plural you, and third person plural they. Here is the formula for present indefinite tense in active voice, and the formula is really very simple. I, we, you, they plus verb. Yes, you heard me correct. I, we, you, they plus verb. Just add verb after them. And now, coming to the second part of the formula, coming to the second category: he, she, it, Ronnie, Raju. Now, what's the formula for he, she, Ronnie, Raju for third person singular? The formula is a bit different here. You have to add verb, and after verb, you're supposed to add yes or es. Just adding verb is not enough here. You need to add yes or es after the verb when you are talking about third person singular. Hope the things are clear. Hope the formula is clear for present indefinite tense in active voice. I, we, you, they plus verb, he, she, it, Ronnie, Raju plus verb plus yes or es. Well, let's move on. As far as questions are concerned, you can use do to make questions here, and if you want to make questions about the persons who are in the second category, please add yes or es after the word do. When you add es after the word do, it becomes does, and you can use does to make questions about them. Do is a helping verb here and does is a helping verb here. Let's talk about this formula in detail with a couple of examples. Let's go with the verb. Now, the verb I'd like to go with is to go. The verb is to go. Yes, the verb is to go. Let's try to frame a couple of sentences based upon the formula in present indefinite tense. So here is the first example. And what is the verb here? The verb is go. I go. Where? I go to school. I go to temple. I go to mosque. I go to church. I go to park. I go to movie. I go to college. I plus verb. The verb is go. I go to school. We go to school. You go to school. You go to school. They go to school. We are following the formula very strictly here. We're just adding verb after the persons. Let's talk about the same verb with third person singular. He go plus es, it becomes goes, and the right sentence is he goes to college. She goes to college. It goes to college. Ronnie goes to college and Raju goes to college. Let's go with another verb. The another verb is to eat. Yes, you heard me correct. Let's talk about the second verb, eat, and here are the sentences. I eat. What do you eat? For example, I eat breakfast. We eat breakfast. You eat breakfast. You eat breakfast. They eat breakfast. Let's talk about the second category and the persons who come under the second category. The verb is eat plus yes, it becomes eats. He eats breakfast. She eats breakfast. It eats breakfast. Ronnie eats breakfast and Raju eats breakfast. Let me run it by you again that it's wrong on your part to say he eat breakfast. Don't forget to add yes or es after the word when you get the chance to talk about third person singular. I'd like to make a couple of questions. I'd like to utter a couple of questions using the helping verbs here, do and does. If you want to ask questions to those person, the helping verb you need to go with is do. Do you go to college? The question is real very simple. Do you go to college? Yes, I go to college. No, I don't go to college. Moving on to the second category comprising third person singular. Question thoughts with helping verb does. Does he go to college? Yes, the question is, does he go to college? Yes, he goes to college. And the negative answer is, no, he doesn't go to college. Does she go to college? Yes, she goes to college. No, she doesn't go to college. Do you go to college? Yes, I go to college. No, I don't go to college. Let's try to frame a couple of questions with ease. Do you eat breakfast? Yes, you heard me correct. Do you eat breakfast? Yes, I eat breakfast. No, I don't eat breakfast. Does he eat breakfast? Yes, he eats breakfast. No, he doesn't eat breakfast. Does she eat breakfast? Yes, she eats breakfast. No, she doesn't eat breakfast. I'd like to divert your attention towards another important point here, and the point is, if you want to say no, please add not, and this is the expansion, and the contraction of do not is don't. Yes, you heard me correct. Do not is expansion and don't is a contraction, and if you want to say no, please add not after it. This is the expansion, does not, and does not contraction is yes, you heard me correct, doesn't. Do not become don't, does not become doesn't. Do not is the expansion and don't is the contraction. Does not is the expansion and doesn't is the contraction. Well, this is all about present indefinite tense and active voice. The formula is real very simple. I, we, you, they plus verb he, she, it, Rani, Raju plus verb plus yes or Well, that's all I have in today's video. Before I take you leave, I'd like to make a humble request to all the viewers out there who are watching my channel. Please don't forget to press the like button and share my video with your kid, and don't forget to subscribe my channel by pressing the bell icon at the bottom right over there so that you keep getting notifications right away when a new video is uploaded in my channel. If you want to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, the links are given below in the description box. If you have forgotten to watch my previous videos, you can watch them. The links are given in the I button. Do take a very good care of yourself and step out of your house only when it's absolutely necessary. Thank you very much.